How do you stay present when there are so many things coming at you? How do you stay present when there are so many things demanding your attention? Well, we're going to talk about 5 specific things you can do that you can be more present so that you can create greater connection with people. That's what we'll be covering in today's Speak and Get What You Want podcast. It is great to be with you today, and I want to really emphasize the importance of being present. And oftentimes in life is coming at you so fast. There's so many distractions. There are so many things demanding your attention that really being present to connect with people is difficult. It can be a challenge. And so I want to talk about 5 specific things that you can do. Now, number 1 is not going to be a surprise to any of you. It is simply putting away your phone. There are so many distractions that are captured in this device that we look at all of the time. And we sometimes just start scrolling. We sometimes start looking at the phone when we have no reason to look at the phone. It just has become a habit. And so this holiday season, or whenever you're in a gathering with people, really be intentional about setting the phone aside so that you can create connections with people. At the end of the day, and we all know this, that people matter most. Those connections matter most. So this holiday season, or whenever you're listening to this show, take time to put that phone away so you can create real connection with people. Real connection. Number 2, listen. As you're sitting down and interacting with people, take time to listen. It does not come as any surprise to any of us that we are getting worse and worse at listening to people. People will be talking to us. We will pick up our phone and start scrolling, and nobody thinks anything of it. Or we'll be in the middle of a conversation and someone will start texting somebody else in mid-conversation. We have become terrible and continue to get terrible at listening. So number 1, put that phone away. But number 2, listen, and really listen without planning your response or what you're going to say. How often have you been guilty of thinking to yourself while somebody is speaking, what am I going to say to this? How am I going to respond to this? Really take time to listen. And when you listen, people will be stunned and engage with you at a totally different level. You go and you're with relatives, you're with people you perhaps haven't spent a lot of time with, and people you may not even be looking forward to spending time with. If you do this one thing, you'll be stunned at the connection that you make with individuals. Really listen to what they're saying. Respond to what they've just said so that they know that you're listening. It takes work. Great listening takes work. And that's why so few people do it, because it requires work. You have to be thinking about what they're saying, not what you're going to say in response. So number 2 is really listen. And more importantly, listen without planning your response. Now, number 3, slow your body to quiet your mind. Slow down, walk slower, drive slower, breathe deeper. In this, especially during this holiday season when everyone is moving at such a rapid pace, take the opportunity to slow down. It's one of the biggest and most important things that you can do. And obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously, but it's a huge challenge for me to really slow down and be in that moment. Just last night, my wife and I were running around, getting some last minute things taken care of. And she said, "Are you hungry? I'm hungry. We got to get home. Well, let's just go through this quick drive-through." And we were there in this drive-through. And yes, we wanted to get home, but I was like, this car in front of me is taking forever. They're taking too much time. We need to move quicker. And my wife turns to me and says, "Why? We're on our way. It's okay." And Cassie's like, slow your body to quiet your mind. It is real. And all of a sudden I was like, okay. And I actually began to enjoy the moment more after Cassie said that. She was like, listen, just slow down. And here I am. Sometimes we just get caught up in thinking we have to move fast for the sake of moving fast. We just feel like, oh, we got to move, we got to move, we got to move. Why? And Cassie turns to me and she goes, why? And I realize, yeah, there is no real reason why. We're going to get home as quickly as we can. I need to enjoy that moment. And it was awesome, and one that I'll always remember. Now, number 4 is this. Anchor to gratitude in real time. Recognize gratitude, or recognize your blessings in real time. Have gratitude in real time. In fact, to say to yourself, this is one of those moments I'm going to miss later. This is one of these special moments. This is awesome. Recognize it right then. When you have gratitude, and for me, is gratitude to God for what He's given me. And when I show that gratitude, it is amazing what happens in your mentality. It's amazing what happens in your state. You will have the ability to really be present in that moment because you are grateful for that moment. And so as you do that, it will completely change your state of mind and give you the power to really be present. That's number 4.
This episode is brought to you by 10 Days to Create Clarity, a breakthrough course inside the Speak and Get What You Want Academy. If you've ever craved more meaning, more momentum, but not knowing where to start, well, you're not alone. The problem isn't motivation, it's clarity. These 10 days give you exactly that. Simple direction, real confidence, and clear next steps. You know exactly what you want, make decisions without second guessing, go from drifting to taking action, and align your life with what actually matters. And you'll feel a real shift fast. If you're tired of scrolling, stuck, or waiting for life to make sense, stop waiting. Join the Speak and Get What You Want Academy and start the 10 Days to Create Clarity course today. Go to speakandgetwhatyouwant.com.
Number 5, choose people over productivity. Choose people over productivity. And again, I mentioned Cassie yesterday teaching me that moment. This is one of the things that Cassie's helped me the most on, choosing people over productivity. And what I mean by that is this. I get caught up in, okay, the logistics of things. This has to be done. This has to be done. And when you get too focused on those logistics, when you get too focused on productivity, you miss out on the people. You miss out on what really matters most. Choose people over productivity. Really look at the individual that you're with, the individuals you're with, and don't get so caught up in what you have to get done that you forget about what really matters. And what really matters is the connection with people. Now, this is not easy to do. It is difficult to get, to really pause and go, okay, how am I going to do these 5 things? But this is the challenge that I have for you this holiday season. And again, whenever life starts coming at you really fast, number 1, put away that phone. Put it away on purpose. Be intentional about it. Set sacred windows aside where you do not get on that phone. Number 2, listen without planning your response. Listen without planning your response and really hear what people are saying and make that connection. Number 3, slow your body to quiet your mind. Number 4, anchor to gratitude in real time. And then number 5, choose people over productivity. I promise you this, as you stop and really engage in the moment, when you quit going through the motions of life and you really start enjoying life, that's when you will be in a happier place. That's when you will enjoy life and begin to thrive instead of simply surviving. Too many people, and I heard this analogy years ago from a man by the name of Dieter Uhdorf, who said, do you ever get on a bike and just focus on where you're going to end up? Or do you enjoy the bike ride. And he mentioned that he and his wife would go on bike rides and how he enjoyed the entire ride, not just at the end. May we never fall into that trap of saying, I will be happy when the holiday season's over. I'll be happy when all the chaos is done. But even amidst the chaos, even amidst the challenges and difficulties, if we are present, if we really stop and do those 5 things, you will be stunned at how happy you are because you're actually making connections with other people. And when you're connected to other people, when you begin to really deepen those relationships, your life will change. You don't get caught up in the busyness, but get caught up in being present. Be fiercely committed to being present. Be fiercely committed to not getting distracted, because the reality is this: distractions are real and they're coming at you from all different directions. But when you push those distractions aside and you do those 5 things to be present, the rewards that you'll have are massive. So follow those 5 things, commit to doing those 5 things, and have an amazing holiday season. Have an amazing time of year, regardless of the time of the year, that you might enjoy it to its fullest. Take care. Bye now.